Yo, it's me, Busby. This is episode 23 of the iLLogical Sense podcast.
Damn,
Episode
that's 23 already?
23, my
God
nigga.
damn.
God damn. Motherfucker getting old. Yeah, I'm alongside my boy, JC Nuthead.
What's up, people? What's good?
And I got a few special guests with me today.
Yeah.
My boy, Lamar, or Marquee Williams. Say what's up.
What's cracking, people? How y'all doing?
And my boy, Red Baron.
Red Baron in the house, y'all.
And this is going to be the barbershop talk. We're going to sit here and just talk whatever the fuck we want to because it's Monday.
Because the barbershop talking about damn well the barbershop closed on Mondays.
Oh, shit.
Hey, it's true, but I'm just saying, you know what the fuck
That's
I'm
making
making.
his hair look like that.
Man, shut up. Anyway, how was y'all weekend?
Sure, man. Lit. Down in LA.
Oh, yeah, you in LA.
Mm-hmm.
You in LA, so how did that go?
Lakers lost, but it was all about the experience. It was cool.
Who was y'all playing?
The Phoenix Suns, as Charles Barkley would say.
The Phoenix Suns?
Yeah.
Phoenix Suns.
Yes, we played Phoenix. My sister hooked us up with some good...
I got hope for the Lakers this year.
Hey, man.
Yeah,
they already like years
do
ahead.
it. Y'all both Lakers fans, too. I got hope for y'all.
See, they like years ahead.
Yeah, y'all getting along just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My sister hooked us up with some nice early Christmas presents. So we was our seats were like literally the front row above where the tarp is, where the guys go into the locker room. We saw everything.
That's on my bucket list.
Yeah, so we was so that was cool. And then I just ventured out the rest of the weekend out there, and then I came back yesterday. Obviously, I wasn't here last week except via telephone.
Yeah.
Because we had the short week and we were in Kansas City.
It was cold as...
It was cold, dog.
It was cold? It was cold!
Yeah, y'all ever heard that Michael Irvin tweet that he put out some years ago? It was the most stupidest tweet ever. It was, man, when we was playing in that cold, we was cold.
Oh, yeah.
You read that like...
Hey, Michael Irvin is hilarious.
Yeah, like...
No, but he said it like...
Thank you, Michael Irvin. I feel so enlightened now.
Just educated me right now.
Yep.
But that's some football shit, because John Madden used to do shit like
that.
Yeah. He ran with the football.
Yeah.
This is new.
This is news, I guess.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, Kansas City was, man, that joint was cold. It was good overall. There was a nice city vibe. Arrowhead is a beautiful stadium. They said, I guess going in, they said it's the loudest stadium in the country.
I thought Seattle was.
But I guess, so I forgot a few years ago when
Arrowhead broke the record.
Yeah, Arrowhead broke the record.
Because they felt threatened by Seattle's... Seattle had broke the record. And then Arrowhead has been for like, you know, I'm a football historian. Been like the loudest stadium for like 30 years almost. Yeah. And so now when Seattle came and broke the record, they fans had to get their nuts back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so we was there. Man, it was cold, dog. There's no other way.
It was cold.
19 degrees at night, and they said that the wind chill made it feel like, what was it?
10, 5?
No, they said it got down to 7.
Holy
like 7 degrees.
Damn.
Obviously we didn't come out with a win, but you know what happens. Go back to the drawing board this week, and then we headed to San Diego on Saturday.
Oh, y'all better beat them.
They said on radio it's supposed to. Anytime the Raiders always play San Diego down there, it's always a home game. They said this year though it's at least looking to be 70-30 Raiders fans.
Yeah, it's definitely a home game for them.
Yeah. So, we just got to get a bounce back there. Honestly, the way I look at it, we just got to win out these last 3 games and then hope that Denver beats Kansas City next week. And then if they do that, we reclaim
both of these games are trap games for both of y'all. Like San Diego could sneak and get y'all if y'all ain't on
your toes.
Denver could get them. So
y'all got to win all the way out.
Yeah, just win out. But I'm hopeful. It's still looking good. Still in the playoff picture. So
yeah, that feels nice to say, doesn't it?
Feels, man, look, let me tell you something.
Just know about that.
Let me tell you something, man. When you experience starting the season off 0-10 after picking up the last season that ended in 6 straight losses, so you just see 16 straight losses for about a year. This definitely does feel good.
I bet it does.
I'll tell you that much.
Meanwhile, what the fuck happened, Lamar? What happened to my Niners? What happened to our Niners?
Oh my god! Like I told man, look, man. All I know is
we're
if
trash.
You just looked at the box score, and you're saying, "Oh, Carlos Hyde had almost 200 yards rushing on like 12 carries." Kaepernick didn't have no interceptions. He did his thing. He was accurate, 60% passing. You would say the Niners won that game, wouldn't you?
Hell no.
No.
Until you get to the score part of
We don't win games.
Until you get to the box score part where it says score.
Yeah.
Then you're like, oh.
The fuck?
Hold on. What did I read?
Then you look closer. You look closer and see the quarter breakdowns. Like,
Like,
oh.
And all those stats happen in one half.
Yeah.
It was damn near one quarter with a really demolished stuff.
Yeah, the fourth quarter. Because I didn't watch the game.
The fourth quarter was
But I looked at the box score in the first quarter. I went on Twitter and said, oh, now I was going to find some way to lose. Hashtag, just wait on it. Game progressed. I kept tweeting, just wait on it. And then after that, when they lost, I got that Lil Wayne gif of him taking out the flag, but it had a big-ass L, and I added the Niners.
Yep.
I was like, I'm not even mad. I'm not mad no more. I'm not even going to say it. You say it.
I'm just,
say it.
Right now, I'm
Good,
like,
man.
draft pick, you know what I'm saying?
Draft pick.
Deshaun Kaiser, Deshaun Watson, you know what I'm saying? One of the Deshaun's, we need one of them. Or Jabril Peppers, you know what I'm saying? We can go that way.
need Jesus, nigga.
I mean, we need a lot. That's why I really want to trade it. But, because, man, we need a lot, bro. We need to get like 3 first-round picks, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
It's a couple teams with 2. I don't know. We might take 2, but we need 3.
Well, yeah. Well,
I feel like Red has something he wants to comment on this.
No, he's a Packer fan. He's cool.
Nah, just at your demise. I feel like he has something.
Dude, I've gotten phone calls after every bad Niner loss. It started in 2012. I told you about it. It started in 2012 when Kyler Williams fumbled the ball, and after the field goal went in, he called me instantly. I didn't pick up. And then after that, I got the voicemail, and all I heard was, da-da-da-da-da, I'm loving it. I told you, niggas, I told you. Happened the year after the Super Bowl, then the year after that, and then the year after that.
And don't just acquire Super Bowls. They have the games. Game, blouses, call. Game, blouses, call. Blouses, call. There was times when you were present. And you just be sitting on my couch in Stockton like,
shut the fuck up.
I mean, but let's be real. We kind of both was due because, like, we just said, the hardball run, when we had hardball, the
blue
Packers
ball era, that's what it was.
That
nigga gave us blue balls, nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
They couldn't touch
that
us.
was the early Kaepernick era.
That was Kaepernick. That's what I'm like.
That's what I meant.
Kaepernick was, they couldn't fuck with Cap.
They couldn't figure him out. That's what I told when he fucking started.
You look at him call you back and forth then.
Keep the camera sticking with the ass. Whatever. Niggas.
Speaking of Harbaugh,
it's a hard ball.
Harbaugh's in rumor mill right now because
Jeff Fisher?
The Rams fired Jeff Fisher, and all of a sudden the first name that pops up all over these rumor mills is
we might get Jim Harbaugh. Yeah.
Dum, dum, dum.
I mean, I'll say it's a long shot because he's got it made.
He's got it made in Michigan. He ain't leaving.
However,
if they throw the checkbook at him,
how would you feel?
No.
2 years later,
nope.
Having gotten rid of him,
nope.
Knowing you have to see him 2 times a year after that.
Oh, he's gonna make an example every year. Curb stomp the fuck out of him.
I wouldn't even worry about it.
He gonna turn up.
Even if Jet York not even playing there, he's just gonna do it out of principle.
He gonna get in there and be like, "Can I get Kaepernick? Let me get him on my team."
Yeah, you know what? That's something they would do though. His bruh looks horrible.
It would be gay.
What's their quarterback?
In what, Michigan?
The Rams quarterback.
Oh, that
Jared Goff?
Yeah.
Trash.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Everybody thought he was going to be Aaron Rodgers.
Well, yeah, Hard Knocks made you believe that? Hell no.
Nah, just because he went to Cal, they was just pumping him up.
No, that's what happened.
You know, those the same cats that do that. The same cats that said that Derek Carr was only a second rounder.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny Manziel, Bortles, Teddy Bridgewater had more upside than Derek. And just 2 years later, they all look like idiots.
Well, don't listen to them analysts. Don't listen to the Chris Collinsworth of the world and shit.
I can't stand
I can't stand that nigga either.
It's all biased.
And Joe Buck. Fuck him.
They hate the Niners, bro.
Chris Collinsworth for obvious reasons.
Yeah,
because you know,
when Troy Aikman comes on, he hates
same here. Joe Buck hates him. Like, his little side comments, like fuck y'all.
Yeah,
sucking off the other team
biased.
and shit. Well, it is what it is. But anyway, new music came out last week. The biggest one that came out was Jermaine Cole. What's album is this? Is like his fourth album? Third album?
Fourth.
His fourth album, Your Eyez Only. And, you guys have held out your ability. Me and Lamar talked about it. This dude is having the most anticipated review of all time by not telling me. But I was going to say my opinion. Like, when the album dropped, I listened to it. Cause I went through, like, a whole J. Cole, like, listening binge. Listened to, like, his entire catalog. So, when it happened, when the album dropped, overall opinion on, like, first listen, it's cool. Like a typical Cole album. I came in there expecting smooth raps and smooth beats. That's what he gave. And, I don't know why fans were so disappointed with it. Like, what did you think he was going to do? Go in there and start, like, Lyrical Miracle and, like, just blaze beats and shit? Like, it's fucking J. Cole. He didn't have no features, again. But the highlight track...
Trend, man.
Huh?
It's starting to become a trend.
Well, yeah, and not a lot of rappers could carry an album by themselves without relying on a big-time feature and shit. But J. Cole can. So, like, the highlight tracks, the ones I liked was, like, Deja Vu. That one notch. Changes. And, like, the title track. Even though it went on for too damn long and shit like that. But I liked it. I get the concept, too. Like, it's supposed to be, like, he's rapping it from the perspective of, like, his boy, talking to his daughter and shit like that. So, let's see, what else? He has a baby girl now named Nina. And he's projected to sell over 550K in his opening week. Like, the biggest opening selling of his career. So... yeah. When it comes to J. Cole, like, fans were disappointed, and they were saying that Folding Clothes was weak or whatever. I was like, man, you guys never had a girlfriend in your motherfucking life. Like, of course he's gonna cater to his girl, man. He has a kid now, so man, let that dude grow up and shit. But overall, J. Cole, like, it is what it is.
I think, that some of the songs are probably for the more mature audience.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
More mature person too.
Yeah,
that too.
But at the same time. Like how you said, on my first listen, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like it at first. I was like, I really not, it just was for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, since I'm big on sounds and like sonically, I listened to it, I listened to it throughout the day, throughout my work day. And then it just was like, okay, really the reason why I didn't like it at first is because I felt like he didn't rap enough. You know what I'm saying? It felt like he was singing a lot on this album compared to other albums. Like, we've heard him sing on albums, but we haven't heard him, like, almost carry an album singing.
Yeah.
And so it was kind of different. But then, like I said, as I listened to it, I was like, okay, but the production, it sounds like, these don't even sound like samples. It sounds like live music being played. That's awesome. Ain't nobody else on that. And then secondly, I started to listen to it more, but then you talked about the last track, the title track, For Your Eyez Only. If you really listen to that song, like, it brings the whole album together. Into like, the album, like, everybody's been talking about this on social media for like 2-3 days since the album come out. Like, it's an ode to his daughter. It's an ode to his baby mother or his wife. It's an ode to his homie. Like, I listened to that last album song, like, everybody's missed it. Like, once it clicked for me, I was like, this is awesome. Like, this, he didn't even make this album for us. He don't really give a fuck what we think at this point. He made this for his homie who passed away. Like, even there's songs, it's messages within messages. Like, when you get he writes that, the last song is about, first three verses are about his homie's situation and his homie's daughter. Yeah. And then the last verse is him telling his homie's daughter what he's doing. I'm telling you this because your dad told me to do this. Do this, do that. So there's songs like Even Changes. When he's talking about dude getting caught on the news, it was you. That's about his homie. That's the same dude he talks about in For Your Eyez Only. Or that he grew up with. And then it ties into, of course, his life and even neighbors. Hanging out with bruh. Being around him, chilling. They think he's selling dope in his yard. It's an ode to him and that situation and him that, like, it just makes so much sense. Once you get the last song, I feel, then you get the whole album. And then it made it, and it made, like, when I told you, I was like, when we talked earlier about it, and I was like, where I would rank it or how I felt about it. But after I put it together, I put it way higher because I'm like, okay.
Where you put it now?
I still feel like, remember I told you, I feel like it's his Love Below, but I feel like it's it's his personal, like, I said that, like, it's his Love Below because it's a personal album for him. And I feel like it's still that for him, but it's in J. Cole's way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Nigga.
The most anticipated review of all time.
I initially was going to do my first listen on Twitter. While I was listening on the bus ride to LA, but the Wi-Fi was acting up, and I kept zoning. Obviously, I kept zoning in and out because just 4 hours earlier, I was getting off the plane from Kansas City.
And you had to get ready to go to LA.
Right.
Shit.
So I was like, once that hit in, I was like, I'm just going to listen to it once. I'm going to go to sleep. Mm-hmm. And like Lamar said, the first listen, I was like, all right.
Yeah.
Cool. But the more I thought about it, I was like, I'm just not going to say anything because I think I'm probably just tired and I think I'm missing some stuff. So I'm not going to do no first listen. Let me listen to this again. So then Saturday evening, I was just chilling in the room. It was before the Heisman presentation. And I ran it back again. And this time I was starting to catch a little bit here and there. Of course, the title track, which is the final track, it stands out. So at that point, you're like, okay. And then everything clicked Sunday on the way back. When I played it one more time and then finally realized, oh, wait.
This is an ode to his boy.
Not only is this an ode to his boy, but he's playing parallels with his life and his boy's life.
Exactly.
So at one point you're thinking he's talking about himself, but in actuality in the song he's actually giving it from his boy's perspective. And then when you think he's talking about his boy,
he's talking about
himself. So then you go, I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. So I went back and then replayed it and caught everything, and then that's Lamar and he pretty much took the words out. Yeah, he took the words out of my mouth. He didn't care about the public when he made this record. So I feel like from that aspect alone, this record actually means more. This wasn't a record for sales. This wasn't a record to say, "Hey, yeah, I've been dropping an album for 2 years, so I'm gonna do this." Like this album was literally a promise to his fallen friend.
Yeah,
who very eerily. I think, and it's a sidetrack once I finish this topic, who very early, predicted his own demise and said, this is what I have left. Please convey my message. And to go into a subtopic, I feel like the last 2 years in hip hop, we're diving into this taboo of depression, this taboo of holding in your feelings, and we're kind of breaking free from that.
Yeah.
And we're starting to. I don't necessarily want to say getting back to the elements of hip hop, but I feel like the vulnerability is coming back.
Yeah,
cats aren't afraid
to express their feelings.
Because we're in an era now where. It's about bragging about, I stole your girl, so now you and your feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like being in your feelings is a bad thing.
Yeah.
Versus, the reason why you're in your feelings in the first place. I mean, you can brag about all you want, but I mean, the average man, let's be real. If somebody's out there, bragging about being around with your woman, that's an easy topic because we're not just talking about relationship. We're talking about time invested.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? We're talking about a lot of things that go with a mature relationship. And I feel like these kids, they're kids. They're kids, so they're not going to understand it. They're just not that mental capacity yet.
Yeah.
Very true.
Especially when they got mad about that track Folding Clothes. Because everyone said that track was bad.
I think that's one of my favorite records on there.
No, I'll say this. The presentation of Folding Clothes could have been better.
I'm folding clothes for you.
Because I was laughing when he got to the almond milk part. I was like, all right, bro. All right.
This is too real. You better be.
It wasn't even too real. It was just like, I don't need. Come on, man. Like
you don't need to know.
I don't need to know about you.
I can't believe I'm drinking almond milk.
Yeah. It's like, wait, what you mean you don't mean you drinking almond milk? Dog, I just drank some almond milk this morning. It's just fire.
But I felt him on that though. See, everybody's different, bro. Because like real nigga to real nigga. Like I done did some shit for some females that I've been with that I know. Like straight up, dude. Like I was in my same girl. It's too crazy. I was in Miami. I moved from Miami to DC with a female. Why would I leave sunny Miami to cold ass DC? Who knows? And secondly, I'm a meat eating nigga, but I became what's it called, a pescatarian. All I ate was fish because I was dating this chick. You know what I'm saying? Well, I didn't know chicken, no beef, nigga, no pepperoni, bruh. Like, I can't believe I'm only eating fish for you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm eating fish for you. I want to make you feel good.
I identify with that line. You know what I'm saying?
But to sum it up, Subway, Red can chime in. I couldn't. I mean, we'll go out of a 5 scale. This is no less than a 4 for me. Mm-hmm. And it was, and like I said, I'm actually glad I didn't judge it after the first listen. Like, I had the sense to say, you know, no, I'm tired. Yeah. Probably not even just feeling it right now. Let's just give it a few more go-arounds. Because when you actually catch everything he's saying, especially in how he ended Immortal, like, I can't name verbatim what he was saying, but pretty much what he was talking about, you know, just this ideology, you know, that we got to push the whips.
And black men gotta be so hard.
Yeah.
But when he was like, hood niggas is the street niggas is the really best actors ever. Like, basically is what he was saying, and it was, bro, that hit home like for me so much, bro, because just how my life is. So the things that I've grown up around. So it's just like that shit is so true.
Right.
You always put, like, even where I live at now, I live in Oakland. You always putting up a facade. Like, I could kick it with y'all my homies, and I could just be myself. But when I'm in Oakland, like, I have to have that edge because everybody else do.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and you don't know who's who.
Who's real, who's fake, and all that other shit. You gotta, like, always watch your back, watch who's behind your shoulder and shit. You don't know who to trust. But, you know. Red.
I haven't really honestly listened to it that deep enough to really give a solid opinion.
Oh, okay.
But, I mean, I downloaded it, and I listen to what everybody's saying and shit, so, I mean, I'll take heed into that when I listen to it, but...
I feel that. So, yeah, but pretty much shout out to J. Cole.
Nah, it was
solid effort.
A solid album. Like Lamar was saying, this just ain't a record for immature
people.
And when I say immature, I don't say that in a bad way because everybody has to go through the process.
I see it a lot online. People were talking about it and shit.
Disappointed with it because
but see, the conversation
it was also
is
the people who were saying specific comments were they were different though.
But see, and I like
sometimes
the conversation about this album
they listen to normally, they were the ones dissing him.
Yeah.
And the people who don't normally listen to that type of music or even do that type of music, they were opposing.
That's what I said. It's the conversation.
Like, you guys don't even listen to
healthy
a Cole type rapper.
Because
of course you don't like it.
Because I told Mike, like, I told him when he asked me about it, I said, you know, like I told you, I said it's his love below. Yeah. And he was like, what do you mean by that? And I said, well, first I meant it because he's singing a lot on the shit, and I was like, he didn't rap enough at first. But then it's because either I said, it's going to be one of them albums right now out the gates. Either niggas are going to love or they're not. Yeah. It's not going to be in between. But later on, the niggas that hate it are going to come around just like they did Love Below. It's not a weak album. It's just you ain't going to like it out the gates. You know what I'm saying?
You got to really listen to it. Yeah, you got to sit down and listen to it. That's what people don't be doing nowadays.
And when you start hearing people that like it, bumping it down the street, you're going to be like, that's slap. That's what gets you.
Right.
That's what you told me about 2014. You said the hood niggas love that shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I told you. I tried to tell you. That's why I was like, that's when... And my hood niggas don't fuck with J. Cole. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. So when they was like, bro, this go crazy. This is crazy. You know what I'm saying? J. Cole finally did something for us. I was like... Oh, he got a classic on his hands. I like it already. You know what I'm saying?
Shit. Shout out Cole. You know, but more music dropped that same week, and Mr. TDE's very own Ab Soul
Solo
dropped his album. What was the album called?
This album was called
Do What Thou Wilt.
I ain't listening to that shit. That one was on purpose.
That was on purpose. So I only listened to that album like once yesterday because I was still trying to process the J. Cole album. That's what I hate about albums that drop on the same day of artists I like. I gotta like.
It's a great day. You gotta
get down to them all.
Yeah, you gotta get done with them all. You gotta process and digest it and shit like that to make up your mind. This album I gotta digest more because he's just Ab Soul on TDE. He's like the wizard wizard lyrical miracle shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know
what Soulja Boy said? He's super Lupe lyrical.
Yeah, pretty much, man. Super lyrical. And I like Ab-Soul, and I like These Days. This album was, from first listen, it's very dark. You know, like you look at the album cover, he's stressing. That's like me watching the Niners play, just fucking stressed. So
or depressed.
Or depressed. Yeah. But, you know, on first listen, it was cool for what it was. It was dark. I mean, will I go back and listen to it? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. But, yeah, you're the TDE, Mark. Here, so
I was very taken back by it.
Really?
Because it wasn't what I expected. I'm still feeling different about it. I'm 3 listens in. I feel like I've caught it. It's very powerful.
In what way?
He still hasn't gotten over Lori Joe.
Oh yeah, his girlfriend, right? That killed herself.
Yeah, he man, an evil genius. He man, that's a very personal record. You actually feel his pain. And then I was actually, before I got in, he was on Shady 45 doing his interview, and I forgot who was interviewing him, but you know, he asked, you know, how'd the record with Tidra Moses come about? He said, well, you know, that was one of Lori's favorite singers.
Oh, wow.
And he says, so, you know, I reached out, and I already had the song in mind, and before she started singing, I had to leave the room.
Because he could start crying and shit?
Because he couldn't be around, and he said that she, you know, pretty much put her hand on his shoulder and was pretty much like, "Don't worry, baby, I got it. Like, just go. I'll take care of it." He said he got back in and he heard it and he was like, "Classic. Let's go." So when you hear stuff like that, it just opens up a different perspective as to why it's so dark.
Yeah,
makes you appreciate it.
Makes you appreciate it. That's why I like watching artists' interviews, like Schoolboy Q.
I heard his interview on the Breakfast Club, and he was saying like he was it was like an old, like he was talking to women or old to women, but like the female god in in a sense, like what, like in a way, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. And that made me, cause I like Busby said, I've listened to it like 3 times. I skimmed through it. Then today at work, my coworker, he's an Ab-Soul fan, so he was playing it all day. You know what I'm saying? So I got to really, just on the fluke, actually got to listen to it. Not knowing we was going to be talking about it tonight. You know what I'm saying? And so that gave me a little bit different perspective, like why it was so dark, and made me want to listen to it even more. But initially, I'm big on like first listens or like catching songs that catch my ear right away. And at first I was like, man, he's rapping his ass off, but he has nothing that catches my ear right away.
Right.
But then I started, I'd seen the interview, and I was like, okay, let me see what these concepts are about. And I still haven't got it all the way, but I know he's onto something deeper with the album. It's almost like I said, I hate comparing artists, but there's a Lupe album that did the same thing to me, where I didn't get it.
What album? The Cool?
I want to say The Cool,
yeah.
Cool. Where it was dark, but but it was in like he was on to something. You know what I'm saying, and I didn't get it until I listened to it about like 8-9 times. You know what I'm saying, and so that's why I want to wait to really get my full review of it. But first listen, I'm still on the fence about it so far.
Yeah, but what would you rate it?
I can't do it right
now.
Because compared to Cole,
night and day.
Yeah, but it's also something like, it's like you said, like you didn't understand why fans were so up in arms about it because it's typical Cole. Yeah. So when you listen and you understand the context of what he's saying, I mean, yeah, it flows the format of what he's done since 2014 Forest Drive.
Typical Cole. Like when you said that to me, I felt like you couldn't be more off. And then I was even through first listen, like you couldn't be more off.
Maybe because I was listening to Cole, like I was listening to his work like back to back to back. So by the time I was done with 2014, the album dropped. So I was like, okay, let me listen to this.
I think he separates himself.
Yeah, purposely,
which is different.
Because Drake gets all the features and Kendrick does what he does.
I can understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
And I think what Lamar was missing was just the subject matter.
Yeah.
Where it's typical because he's always been one to have depth.
Yeah.
So it's never was never an issue to hear the depth. I think it was just how he presented this.
Yeah.
And you actually had to pay attention to the end to find out this album wasn't about him.
Yeah.
It's pretty much his old boy's, his
boy's demise.
Yeah, his final words.
Yeah, it's an old, like, and that's the thing, like, but like I said, even sound like first listen sonically, like I said, he was singing. There's a lot of melodies. Cole's done that in the past, but he's never done it throughout an album like this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, he's doing something a little different. You know what I'm saying?
This is the difference between Cole and Kendrick, because Cole and Kendrick always strive to do something else.
They want to test boundaries.
But the other person in that is Mr. Aubrey Drake Graham, who doesn't want to do that.
You don't even gotta bring
but I feel like what's going on right now. I feel like with
I'm like, I'm gonna call these niggas and get my suing in.
I feel like with Cole's album, it's not, I wouldn't call it typical Cole, but you know where he's coming from, and then when you, like I said, when you realize the plot twist, that's like okay, cool,
I get it.
With this record,
with Ab Soul, if you want to take it back to him,
you've gotten so used to him being this happy-go-lucky, druggy hippie that believes in conspiracy theories. When you listen to the Control System, he's talking about some serious stuff, but, you know, he says it in a way where you're like, damn, that's just soul. Because in the next song, you know, him and Q will go off and, you know, bet I got some hoes. Bet I got some weed. You know what I'm saying? So they bounce back. With this, there really wasn't a bounce back in between that.
Yeah, exactly.
It was just tough record. Nice 808 kick drum right here. Tough record.
Yeah.
And so it's going to take a while for people to get used to. Now, hip-hop heads, honestly, will love
it. They're loving it. Like, all right, because not to, like, I told him, because I seen on social media, I mean, the first reaction to everybody's shit was like, this is way better than Cole's.
Yeah.
And I was like, you smoking rocks if this actually better than J. Cole shit. Like, and I still got to listen to it more, and that's just off pure, like, I feel like, listenability. Like, just pure, like, I'm going to bump this CD. Not how deep we're in, like, the concept of it, or how great the songs or what he's talking about, because there's two parts of music. Is like or at least hip hop is hip hop and the storytelling and how lyrically diverse and how dope it is, but then it's how entertaining it is. You know what I'm saying? And just on a straight entertainment level, I gotta still listen. Ab Soul's not doing it for me, but the dope hip hop level is doing it for me. But J. Cole found a way to cover both grounds. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And there's some artists who do both, some artists who do one or the other. You know what I'm saying? You got to find your niche. Artists who just entertain, though, I really usually don't like.
No, I feel you on that. I definitely can feel you on that.
And let's see what else. And then he said Tech Nine dropped his
Tech
album. Tech Nine?
I was actually surprised with this. I wasn't expecting.
You told me to listen to it today. I didn't have time to listen to it, but when you told me it was 34 tracks,
oh my goodness,
E40
formula.
Yeah, what
had happened
what he did was it's the deluxe edition. So after about the 21st track, I would say standard edition. That's when it like drops, because I believe everything after that it's kind of like a compilation, like an extra side just to get some strange artists some notoriety.
How's Tech Nine?
You think when you think this dude's about to he's about to show some decline,
he just steps it up more.
Probably takes one more step up. Like, nah, this is what I can still do, and very appeasing to the ears, especially. Like I said, this last weekend was hip hop heads had fun. This last weekend, it was just a lot of music came out directly for their ears. There's a record on here, Sriracha. Got Logic, and I don't know if y'all know the cat, Joyner Lucas.
I haven't heard the name.
The dude that does those songs that have like a lot of depth, and he's like real artistic with his videos. Crazy thing is that they all came with it, and you can still look at it and say, yeah, Logic had the worst verse there.
Damn,
that's
crazy.
That's the crazy thing. And then you're actually listening to how Joyner spit it, and you're like, I don't think I'm going to hear anything much better than what he just spit just now. Damn. Like, he out-rapped Tech Nine.
He out-rapped Tech Nine.
Wow. It was... And here's so... Logic really didn't... I wouldn't say he had the worst verse. It was just... They were going, double cadence. They had the speedy delivery. And Logic kind of came in it wasn't up to pace. Mm-hmm. And even he admitted in the verse at the end, he's like, I should have had this back to him earlier. Yeah, but
shit.
Whatever. I want to say I was iffy on Joyner, but I mean, I would always see his videos on like Facebook and be like, all right, cool. Like he can spit. I heard this and I was like, I want to hear some projects from Joyner. He came with, I think he's featured on a couple more songs too on this album, if I'm not mistaken.
He might have signed it, right?
Boys to Men? How the hell did he get Boys to Men on this shit?
He got Boys to Men.
Yeah. What the fuck?
He's the legend Tech Nine.
Yeah, that's not impossible.
I know, but still, just random to see. I'm looking at the track list. I was like, Boys to Men.
That is random for a feature.
No,
especially now. Like, what?
2016.
If only Michael was still part of the group, because then he would have came on the song. Yeah, you know we here with Tech Nine. We just make it do what.
Oh yeah, what's he doing now? He's
retired.
Oh yeah.
He had back problems.
So he was singing.
He had to leave the group.
Nigga, they gotta do.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They still gotta move.
They're old as fuck now.
They got 6 shows a week in Las Vegas now.
What are you gonna do? Have somebody hold them up?
Yeah.
They're not gonna be doing that little fucking
man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I was joking. So Boys to Men is my second favorite group all the time behind New Edition. And I was joking with somebody. Because they were like, you know, at some point, you just got to let it be known. You are no longer Boys to Men. You are grown-ass men.
Grown-ass men.
And I was like, they should just change their name.
to Men.
Nah, they just need to change their name to Men to Canes.
Men to Canes.
Men to Walkers.
Yeah.
Men with Walkers.
Men to Coffins.
There's another track he had too, Everybody But Me, which has Busy and then Chris Busy Bone.
Oh.
Yeah, and Chris Calico.
Just a bunch of ribbity. Just damn. So he got everyone on here except for Eminem. Might as well put him on that shit.
Nah.
Shit.
You know, you might mess around and get
your feelings hurt.
And either that.
I already heard him on the song with
There's
M,
no in between with M. You either gonna get your feelings hurt for putting them on your own record, or you gonna get the damn encore Eminem. Like there's no in between. So I think he played it safe and just was like.
Now you know the best commercial Eminem is the Lean Back remix.
Lean Back.
That's where
Eminem.
he played it cool. Like it was like
the Eminem show.
Review, but I'm not gonna kill you. I'm not gonna overdo it.
But you know I could if I want to.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna chill for now because you know I'm gonna be played in the club. That was the only time he was ever played in the club.
Let's just celebrate Mace being back. That's I'm gonna let y'all celebrate Mace being back.
Y'all gonna be 2-step into this ribbity rap shit. But
overall, I give this 3.5 out of 3.5, 4.
After 34 tracks, you gave Tech 3.5.
No, after 21 tracks. Once I put 2 and 2 together about what was going on after the 21st track, I was like, all right, this is really just a deluxe period after this.
And I guess in the next few weeks, Kid Cudi gonna drop his album.
Kid Cudi drops this weekend.
Weekend. You know, and everyone's dropping except for Drake. Drake was supposed to drop.
He pushed his joint back. Oh my gosh, they are. Oh
yeah, we're watching Monday Night Football, and Ravens are creeping back. It's now
I told y'all, don't sleep on Flacco. He did it.
Flacco. This third quarter.
It was looking bad a minute ago.
Yeah, it was.
That's what they do.
3-3.
Now it's 23-17.
About to be 17, exactly.
But back to what I was saying. Yeah, Drake had to push his playlist, not mixtape album, but playlist back to 2017.
So it's not no coincidence.
Before we go, did y'all? Because we December 9th, and I know he's white, and I know he said some country shit, but did y'all check out Post Malone though?
I did not. Listen, I heard good reviews.
I heard some good things about it.
Like I checked it out because I liked all the singles.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And there's not, and like even some artists that I feel like are mostly entertainers, but I hear depth in what they do, and he's a musician. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm a musician, so I check out people who might be doing something that I might not necessarily all the way fuck with, but they have talent. So I checked it out, and bruh, he's on to something. You know what I'm saying? He's on some like trap country, like
what Yellow Wolf could have been on.
Yeah, but it's better. Like, and I was a Yellow Wolf fan. Yeah, it's better in the sense of that it's more commercially viable.
Really?
Like because he could sing. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be all the way 100. He sings songy, and that melodies catch your ear.
Yeah,
and so he's on some like. Some sing-songy to the trap beats. Yeah. And then it'll break down into like some traditional country, but you almost won't even notice because there's 808 behind it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And he gets away with it. There's some misses, like I feel like he overboard. It's too experimental. There's some misses there. Mm-hmm. But like he has a song with Quavo. It's like the second song on there. I'm trying to remember the name of it. But man, It slaps so hard. I see it being like this single, his next single that's gonna
pop up.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Well, speaking of like hottest MCs and shit, MTV started their hottest MCs shit this week.
But yeah, I was pleasantly December 9th was a good day for me.
Yeah,
I was pleasantly surprised by his joint. I'm still going through the Absol joint, and I would still say it's good, even though I'm not all the way through with it.
Yeah.
J. Cole, I'm starting to like. J. Cole, I'm still on some time as far as ranking it.
Yeah.
But it's up there. It's
right there by Born Center.
Yeah, it's up there. It's up there.
So right after Sideline Story, pretty much.
Yeah, remember I told you it was ahead of Sideline Story.
I still feel
but it was behind Truly Yours.
Oh yeah, you counted Truly Yours. I don't even count that.
But I put it above. Now I put it above Truly Yours and above
2014.
Nah,
Friday Night Lights.
Above Born Center is neck and neck with Born Center.
I'm actually glad you said that. Because the first listen, I heard it. I was like, this should have just been Truly Yours 3.
Yeah.
But see, because that's what it sounds like. But see, Truly Yours, like, reason why I give Truly Yours the whole like project itself as like a whole. Truly Yours, I feel like if that was an album that's borderline classic, like Kenny Lofton is one of my favorite J. Cole songs. Period. Like over the years, from Lights Please to like everything, that Kenny Lofton was like
probably couldn't clear the sample. It's probably why
this is awesome. You know what I'm saying?
Crunch Time is a monster.
Crunch Time.
That one with
there's
2
songs
Chainz
on there that's like them ones. So it's like, okay, I can't take that out of his catalog like people do, because there's some of my favorite songs are from there.
Right.
This shit.
Yep.
It was Young Jeezy. Yeah, Jeezy was on this shit.
Yeah. And then the features, you remember J. Cole from the South. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Chris Tucker with
he from
2
the
Chainz.
South. You know what I'm saying?
My heart.
This.
Breaks my heart.
Yeah, can you imagine if this was on Born Center? This would have been the one that would have put it over the top.
Yeah,
I feel like the singles. I
sample.
feel like the singles on Born Center were good, but they just weren't the ones that would put. You know, like just some of those great albums have that one single that just pushes it.
Yeah.
I always felt like if he was able to clear the sample for this one, this would have been the one that pushed it.
Yeah.
But back to what I was saying earlier. Fucking MTV started their hottest MC list of this year. They brought that shit back.
I just seen it, but I didn't watch it.
But no, they only went at number 10, and as I predicted, 21 Savage came in at number 10. 21. That nigga's trash. And yeah, but they had the bubble. Who was on the bubble? They had 21 Savage, it was Gucci Mane, and Young Ma, and Lil Lottie. And I was like, why is Young Ma on that shit? And beat out from Ooh. And what's his name? Young M.A. Fucking... what's his name? Beat Out was saying, "Oh, she had a hot single, man. She had a dope ass year." I'm like, dude, she only had one single.
Got one song,
and then that's
that was
it.
Confusing as that. Man, I love the way that she deep throat.
But she's from New York.
Yeah,
and you gotta understand, like,
New York.
I don't think people understand this. Like, New York is hip hop mecca. So whenever they have any little shine of hope, they gonna burn the fuck out that hope. Like, it's little flicker.
Even
motherfucker.
when 5 years from now, they know they be like, damn, I should have never said that.
Yeah.
They live with a mind frame of you just ride when it's time to ride and you think about it afterwards.
She's the next joint, and that's how they feel. Like, she's next up.
No, she gonna fade out by next year.
She got bars though. I'm not gonna knock. I don't know about that record and her bars on that record, but I heard her little freestyle and she got bars on the little freestyle. I'm like, okay, she not whack. You know what I mean? Like,
but that phase is gonna fade out soon with her, in my opinion. It's gonna fade out by next year because you know how fickle hip hop fans are nowadays.
They are fickle. But you're only as good as your next hit. So at the end of the day, like,
she needs to get another hit.
But she could drop a hit with Kamaya tomorrow and they could go crazy. Everybody go crazy. The fad continues.
Yeah, you won't be able to tell who the hell's who.
Yeah. Shit.
Ooh. Why you always hating?
But like, if y'all made some predictions, who do you think is gonna be like the other 9 slots? Like,
bro, they gonna put Lil Uzi on there.
I doubt that. They would have put him on number 10 already.
Nah, they'll put him
Lil
higher.
Uzi going on there. You know why?
Why?
I can't stand fucking Lil Uzi. I'm not.
But he was hot. But he was hot
God.
this
But
year.
You know why I
He's
can't
so
stand?
garbage.
I can't stand Lil Uzi. But you know why he's going on there?
Why?
Because it's not even about him or his songs. It's about everything he's featured on is bananas. Nigga. Like he's on Froze, which is one of the best songs with Meek Mill.
Yeah,
and he's killing the hook.
The collaboration with Wiz, Pull Up.
Yeah,
that was like I can't stand Lil Uzi, but when I hear that song, the
wasn't
volume goes all the way
up.
Wasn't
he on mixtape on Chance's shit? Or was that? Yeah.
No, that was Yachty.
Lottie. Okay, they all sound the same.
You know what I'm saying?
And then Migos, Bad and Bougie.
Bad and Bougie. Oh my, he's on.
He sounds horrible as hell on it, but
he's on bangers this year. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like he might make it just on the strength of he's on like. All them 3 songs you just named are probably my 3 favorite songs out right now.
Yeah. And Young Thug gonna be on that. As much as you hate it, he had a hot year. Popularity.
I feel that breath you just took for Young Thug.
Pause.
In my soul. You know what I'm saying? But Young Thug, as much as I can't stand this nigga's antics, the shenanigans have to stop. Please.
Just stop.
But he's talented, and I can't believe I'm saying it. Those words with Young Thug, but the nigga is talented, and
he has a point.
And like, there's so many. It's 2 things. Like we forget how we used to be when we was young. We used to just want to have fun. 1, and 2, Young Thug. Like people act like scatting ain't a part of music.
Yep.
Like humming ain't a part of music.
Yep.
Like that ain't always been a part of not just black music at that. Let's be 100. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that he hums through shit is not shit. I mean, that's why we don't like I didn't like him at first. Probably why you didn't like him at first too.
It's that gibberish bullshit, man.
Here's my issue with Thug. Because I actually like Thug when 1017 Thug dropped.
Stoner and shit.
Before all that, like when he was Gucci's protege, I was like, all right, cool. Like he gonna hold it down when Gucci's, doing Fed time, and you gonna rock. Because I mean, the first half of 1017 Thug, like I was rocking with it. It was cool.
That's how I felt with Rich Gang, kind of.
Yeah, Stoner came out cool, but then you start noticing his antics.
Yeah,
and you're like, on one hand, you can let this go. On the other hand, he's just too damn stupid.
No.
And then it got to the BET Awards when he was live on the red carpet and they brought up...
Was it Ferguson or was it...
I don't know if they brought up Trayvon or if they brought up Ferguson or Mike Brown.
It was Trayvon.
I remember that. You know what, though? That was a while ago. I almost forgot about that shit. And I don't excuse that. But I do attribute that shit to him being... young and dumb.
He still is young and dumb. Do you see that little shit he did over there?
I can attribute that until I saw what he did with the
airport people.
The people at the airport. When now granted you can't see what leads up to that.
Yeah.
However, I really don't care at that point. When he went up and was pretty much called them peasants. Said they want you want to go get the manager. He's a peasant as well. Matter of fact, give me my bag. I'll give y'all $15,000 to quit y'all job. Peasants. And I was like,
whole ass shit. That's some old whole ass shit he did.
But here's the thing, though. You know why?
You could be broke,
but
tomorrow, nigga. Dude, who's the peasant? You a peasant too now?
Yeah. Niggas running that.
It's a different definition now.
I don't excuse.
Like he was
niggas
born rich or
behavior.
something.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna. The nigga got from that first little deal to 1017 when he signed to Atlantic. He only got 15 grand.
Yeah.
So I don't know what he's talking about. But at the end of the day, if it wasn't for Birdman and Rich Gang, he'd still be trying to get his ass off the ground with his 15 grand.
He's still trying to get it. Well, I can't say that because he dropped like
at the end of the day, though,
projects.
When it comes to his, I don't excuse the antics. You know what I'm saying? At all. Like I don't wearing a dress. I feel like he's one of those niggas that I don't even think he's gay no more. I think he's one of those niggas that
the troller.
He will perpetuate whatever they want him to do. Like they want you. Hey, y'all want me to wear a dress for this money? Fuck it, put a dress on the nigga.
Oh, I'm gonna suck this dick. I'm gonna suck this dick.
Talk about Gangstalicious, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what it is. He's a living embodiment of Gangstalicious, and a whole bunch of Rileys be defending this shit.
But the thing is, like I said, I wouldn't even go that far. To say he's Gangstalicious. Like
he is
borderline. Just keep
borderline.
Keep watching niggas moves. Like, and he's trolling everybody. It's to make his money. He's a businessman first. Mm-hmm. He don't believe half the shit that come out of his mouth. Just like I couldn't stand Kevin Gates because of his antics. But I realized, bruh, is really intelligent as fuck. And that is all for show. You know what I'm saying? Same thing way I felt about 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz dumbed it down. Mm-hmm. And it's because he wanted to make some money. Like, don't make 2 Chainz dumb. Did 2 Chainz seem dumb when you see him in interviews?
Hell no.
No, but he's
smart dude.
Matter of fact, when he started wising up, that's when they took his ass off the radio.
Yeah, you noticed that?
Yep.
When his music kind of, especially on the second album, like how the second half of the album.
Yeah. So as soon as word got out that
he's a smart
graduated college with a 4.0 in 3 years, they're like, oh no, we got to take you off.
Yeah.
We here at Clear Channel don't support that.
We
don't support that smart nigga shit.
You got to be a dumb nigga to get in the play.
Yeah.
Shit. You
know I understand what you're getting at, bro.
For my side. Now that I understand what he says with the music shit, it's talented. Like, even when I go back on old songs, I wish I could understand what he was saying because since Jeffrey, like remember I told you Jeffrey came out.
Yeah, I tried to explain.
I didn't want to hear it, but I listened to it because the nigga was wearing a dress. You know what I'm saying?
He read.
So I listened to it, right?
JC said no.
And I'm like, you can actually understand. That was the first thing. That was my
that was the first thing I said.
I said you can actually understand everything this nigga said.
Yeah, that was my first thought when I heard Jeffrey.
First thing I thought, but then I'm like. And most of it's not even whack.
Yeah, like he's actually making sense.
And then, but to me, he had one of the best verses of like that for a nigga that's in that lane at least, because of course there's more lyrical niggas, but one of the best verses of commercial rap of the year on that what's it called, Offended. Meek Mill shit. Mm-hmm. He opens up. That's the best opening verse that I've heard this year. Yeah, and it's Young Thug, and I cannot deny that verse. Like I can't be like he's whack. Yeah, but he spit that hot ass verse. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so I was willing to check out the album when Busby had said.
I just said listen to it.
Well, no. He said all the titles are people he looks up to. So I was like, bogus, all right. So then I go and look at the title track, and I think it was track 7. It said Harambe, and I was like, hell no, I ain't listening. Get this shit away from me. Done here. He looks up to Harambe. Get this crap away from me right now. I don't even want to pay attention to it. Now I've heard things about it. But
86, that's not mine.
It's like Dave Chappelle said in one of the skits. Sir, my blackness will allow
you to do that
to make such a statement like that.
Pretty much. Pretty much what it comes down to.
But no, I agree. Thug Airbowl deserves
to be on the hottest MC.
Yeah.
And then if we could keep going up the line,
Lil Yachty gonna be on there.
Meek Mill. No, he's not. No. Lil Yachty isn't gonna be on there because he was in the bubble, and they picked what's his name? They picked 21 Savage.
See, I don't get that.
I don't know why either. Man.
Their criteria is stupid because if that's the case.
Lil Bo got a hotter single.
Yeah, and he ended up getting the damn Sprite endorsement.
But 21 Savage is another nigga that's on everybody's hot ass song. Like
21.
Single, like like if Drake ain't taught you nothing with breaking the record for Billboard singles, it's don't gotta be my song.
I could be on that
bitch.
Yeah, as long as I'm on to have some affiliation with that song, nigga, I win. Mm-hmm. But if we get to the top 5, if we could get the top 5 hottest MCs this year, it would be Chance, Drake, Kanye, Meek, maybe?
I would.
Meek is up there.
And then the 5th person would be...
Might have to give it to Cole.
Nah. Cole didn't do shit this year.
Cole just came over and took over.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of...
Schoolboy Q.
No. I'm thinking of Logically.
Hottest MC.
Yeah, I gotta think stupid. Who else would be on there?
Drake. He's like I said, Drake, Meek, Kanye.
Yay.
I don't even know you could put Kanye up there.
He was the hottest MC.
Early in the year.
The most popular. You gotta talk, who was the most popular?
Early in the year, Chance is up there.
Chance. Oh, yeah, and Chance.
That's 4.
Nah, you gotta put Travis Scott in there.
And Travis Scott in that shit.
What song did Travis Scott have this year? Bro?
Everything. What the fuck?
Pick Up the Phone.
Okay.
The one that's about to come out with Cudi.
Mm-hmm. Travis Scott had a dope ass album this year,
Late
man.
Night.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? Hang on, let me go through this list real quick.
But the hottest MCs for sure.
I don't think Travis Scott
sure as hell ain't gonna be kicked back around the block.
Kicked back on the block. But when we talk about the top 5, it's gonna be Chance, Kanye, Meek, Drake, and I don't know who'd be number 5.
That fits slot
that fits.
That's open for.
That's open for discussion. Maybe Young Thug. Maybe who knows?
Young Thug might get that fifth slot.
He might get it. You know, because he was everywhere. He was like on everyone's tracks and shit like that. As much as you fucking want to admit it, but
they might be stupid and give it to designer. You never know.
Oh yeah,
designer might be in
he's gonna be in there
somewhere.
He's gonna be up in that. But you know, if we talk about like a majority of the motherfuckers ain't gonna get Grammys. Speaking of Grammys, the fucking Grammy nominations came out last week. Yeah. And fucking who leads the pack is Beyonce. She has 9 of them motherfuckers. Includes in like every genre, true, like the rap, song, rock, pop, and urban and shit. So I was like, okay, good for her. Drake got nominated for 5 of them, including Best Rap Song for Hotline Bling. Yeah.
So they gave him
That's like a slap in the face. Why would you give him Best Rap? It's not even a rap record.
Dancing like a fruitcake, Hotline Bling don't get no bang up in this new record.
But he's nominated for Album of the Year and Best Rap Album, which I think he's going to get Best Rap Album, maybe.
He damn sure ain't getting Album of the Year.
Oh, no.
Album of the Year, that's between Adele and Beyonce.
Period.
That's
Best Rap
two-man race.
Who's
in Best Rap Album?
Did Chance get nominated
for
Best Rap Album?
Yeah, it's Drake.
Get it,
it's Drake. It's Drake, Chance, Schoolboy, and who else is on that?
I'm about to find it.
Let's find out because JC's getting it up right now.
We're talking about Grammys at this point.
Yeah, we're talking about what Best Rap Field. Oh, Kanye and Best Rap Album, Coloring Book.
But you know what?
De La Soul got nominated.
I'm not gonna De La Soul.
Nah, they're not gonna win it.
Shouldn't. But you know what? You know what's funny though? Niggas was talking about, speaking of De La Soul, what album that should have got nominated didn't get nominated because De La Soul got nominated. Because a lot of people feel like even though it's we De La Soul fans, hip hop fans,
don't really listen to
it. But that album wasn't all that.
Oh yeah, DJ Khaled got nominated
because who they were.
I feel like YG got
again.
He got hoes
again.
Still Brazy's.
It's a dope ass album.
Man, I still play that at least once a week.
Some people say that's what it.
Play that
some people feel it's
that album's trash, bro. I'm gonna tell you.
You see, you don't like Still Brazy.
That album's fucking trash.
You gonna cry? Niggas crying. That was trash, bro.
Nah,
that hurt him.
Nah, because I remember.
That's how I feel about some of the rappers
Red just sitting here like this nigga crying over a record.
I love YG though. I love YG though.
But you didn't know that. You told me you did not like that album.
But nah, alright, and then the thing is because I listened to it too. And then I remember y'all had talked. We had talked that it came out the same day as Snoop album, right? Mm-hmm. So, I lived in LA for a while. I gotta listen to my Crips. I gotta listen to my Bloods. I can't be biased, nigga. I got homies as both. I don't need neither one of them banging on me. You know what I'm saying?
Big back being both, nigga.
And so and then Busby had told me in a review he felt like the Snoop album was and so I had happened to listen to the Snoop album first, and for me I give Snoop a different, I guess, a grading curve because he's OG.
Yeah,
I give him on the same grading curve as like E40. Mm-hmm. Snoop shit was going. It slapped all the way through to me. Now, he might not be spitting. He didn't write most of it, if any of it, but it slaps. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I listen to YG shit, and it's typical YG, how y'all said about J. Cole. It's typical YG, but then he tries to... What he did, I'm proud of him. You know what I'm saying? For trying to step outside the box of his typical West Coast gangster shit.
But it still was a typical West Coast gangster shit.
But he tried to have real, deeper concepts. You know what I'm saying?
True.
But I feel like those songs missed horribly. That's why I was like, I don't like that album. It's trash. I understand what he was trying to do.
Yeah, I haven't really re-listened to it lately, though.
I didn't like them songs. I'm going to say, was it Black and Brown? I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, with the Mexican rapper?
Yeah. Throw that shit away, bro.
I understood why he put it on there around to fuck Donald Trump and shit.
Precisely. I understand. It wasn't a good... It was a good idea, but it wasn't a good record. You know what I'm saying?
It was more so based on presentation than the actual record. Yeah. I can see that. Still, Brazy doesn't have those singles that push it, but it's more cohesive than My Crazy Life.
But
it fits better.
I think My Crazy Life... this is what I love about YG. He's he's not lyrical, but he's a great storyteller. Hello.
Yeah, keep talking.
He's a great storyteller. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's a big component of hip hop. Slick Ricky's a god to me. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you could tell stories, I'm gonna listen to your music, and that's what I love about him. It's not so much about the slappers or the singles or the West Coast vibe, but sometimes I feel like, and what makes that great is he's able to do that for My Crazy Life, Return of the Flockers. He's able to do that over slappers. You know what I'm saying? Where you're still paying attention, but it slaps. But on this CD, Still Brazy, I feel like he did that, but the songs weren't as good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel that. But when we go back to the album of the year talk, they were saying stuff that, I guess the Rihanna fans were pretty pissed off that Anti didn't get nominated for album of the year.
She got hoes. A lot of people forgot about I didn't forget about the album, but a lot of people forgot about the album.
It's the stuff that came out
after, because I haven't listened to Anti since it dropped. I only listened to it a few times because then Beyonce dropped, and then after that I had to make space on my phone. So I was just like,
Anti went crazy though.
Anti was it was her best album in my opinion.
It still got nominated.
Not for album of the year.
No, but that wasn't gonna get nominated for album of the year.
Yeah, of course not. No, you really think if you would have put her on album of the year, do you really think she was gonna beat Adele and Beyonce?
That's what I'm saying. Like you had to think. You really didn't have to think about it. I mean, it's a 2-man race in that.
2 women.
I mean, you heard both records, and you knew after hearing both records, okay, nobody else is going to have a chance.
Yeah.
It's Adele versus Beyonce.
Period.
That's...
Because who else is nominated? Drake and...
I don't give a damn about her damn Navy. And all that. The damn Navy don't compare to the Beehive.
But it's not even like... It's not even about the records, though. It's 100. Like, you can hear both records. Like, I like Lemonade. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Lemonade is a popular drink. Was a popular drink. It still is. Great line, right hook. You know what I'm saying? But I like Lemonade.
Was it better than Anti in your opinion?
Yeah. It's different types of albums. But
see, that's what people are saying about Solange's album
they're
too.
Neck and neck, but there's albums better than Lemonade that came out this year.
Solange.
There's a few albums. Like, I'm not going to say it's like 10, but there's a few albums that came out that's better than hers. But it's Beyonce. If she got one that's in the race, she's going to win the race.
But she's going against Adele, though. She's going against Adele, and this one is kind of like, this could go either or. Because the people said they didn't really like Adele. I'm
not going to lie, but Adele is the great white hope. As much as I...
but Adele looks up to Beyonce.
As much as I love Adele's voice and love her... She ain't doing nothing spectacular, bro.
She isn't.
And I don't care what nobody say. Like, she's mediocre as far as, like, the songwriting and all that. She has a great voice. But her songs are, like...
Meh.
They're not weak. They're not... But it's not, like, people act like she's just groundbreaking. Like,
maybe what's groundbreaking is herself.
I like Sam Smith better than her.
Well, you notice how they're both not in the same picture. When they disappear, when one disappears, the other one pops up.
He was it's like, because he was the great white hope too. But John Legend wasn't ready to let him take his lane yet. So, you know what I'm saying? They had to put him in the back. Like, John was like, hold on, they just got the white boy singing like me. Got him doing my riffs. Nah. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't ready for that.
But when it comes back to the rap category, I'm really pulling for Chance. Like, this is like his first.
I want Chance to win too, because I think he got
mixtape.
The best.
Pretty much it was a free album, mixtape for free, and he got nominated.
He got the best hip hop album.
He got how much did he got? He got 4. He got nominated 4 times. Best rap album, and best rap performance, best rap song. He's also nominated in Ultra Light Beams. Kind of surprised Kanye didn't get nominated that much, but speaking of Kanye's whole
it's out of him, and
Kanye ain't gonna get that. As much as I want him to, he ain't gonna get it. He ain't gonna win nothing. They gonna make sure
Kanye got great records on that album.
Yeah. And speaking of Kardashian,
that motherfucker showed back up on the spotlight with blonde hair.
Yeah.
You heard what Rick Ross said? Stupid. Did y'all catch that clip? I just read that right in the car.
What did he say?
They said, Rick Ross hopped up. He said Kanye played you niggas if y'all think he was really sick. He played all you niggas. He basically said he just talked to Kanye, and he said it right next to Mike Dean. And then they saying Pete Rock was like in the studio with him and saying Kanye's in the great spirit to make great music. Like, his mind, so it could, like,
he could have faked all that shit.
I agree with Charlamagne.
I already knew
he did that to avoid lawsuits. Leaving that tour.
He didn't want to do the tour, so he purposely sabotaged it.
He wanted to start working on a new album.
Yeah, he purposely said. I said that a few weeks ago. I think he purposely sabotaged that shit.
I can see that.
But he's working on
Graphics.
Yeah, he was supposed to drop it this year. He said, this summer.
I like the... It's going to be weird because it's like... The concept of this album is some Lupe Fiasco shit.
Man, who knows what Kanye gonna do? Kanye's unpredictable.
It's called TurboGrafx. The album track list dropped, even though that's not gonna be the real track list. And it's like Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
Something versus
Red just looked at him.
Marvel versus Capcom. Like it's an ode to video games. The whole shit.
Red looks so
interested.
I work in a building called 8-Bit Castles. I see and hear all that shit.
Super Mario Brothers 2. Like what?
Well, who knows what Kanye gonna? He made his hair blonde. I was just like, why? Yay, whatever. Yay, whatever.
Man, there was a rumor going around. I don't know where the hell the rumor came up from.
I know what you mean.
So
you got the finger in the booty again.
Man, something close to that.
What?
I don't know how the hell this took place. I just landed in LA.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was on the way to LA, and I get tagged from some cats on Facebook, like, "What's up with your boy?" Look at the article, and the rumor is that our punter Marquee has been smashing Kim Kardashian. And I was like, I ain't even gonna say nothing right now because it's not adding up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even gonna ask him the question until I see him. I ain't seen him today when I went to the facility. I was gonna ask him tomorrow, but before I even had the chance, he was on 95.7 The Game this morning, and they asked him, and he said, "Quote: I don't know how that rumor got started. I've never met Kim in my life, but if I did." You know me. There would have been photos. I know Marquette.
He's like, you know me.
I hung out with Marquette several times. He's telling the truth. Mm-hmm. He's not one that's like boastful, like with an ego. Mm-hmm. He's just a guy that just loves life, so he wants everybody to see what he's doing. If he had Kim Kardashian in the bag, everybody would know.
He would have had her out like the Lion King.
He would have had his foot tapping her booty like this is the best punt I'm about to give right now, like on some real stuff. Like
snap.
Yeah. So
I like Marquette. I can't believe I wasn't following him before on social media. That nigga's funny as hell.
Man. Marquette is the man.
Shit.
The man.
Best.
Kels tried that crap during the game when Hill had the punt return and Kelsey ran up to him and was doing like the
little dance.
He was like, all right, whatever. Because then Marquette was like, I don't even do that to taunt players. Like, I just do it because I'm having fun. Mm-hmm. He's like, that's fine, though. He's like, he tried doing all that. And he's like, I just looked at him, I told him, I don't need a reality show to get a girl. Wow. I'm already biased because I know Marquette. Mm-hmm. But this man is changing the punter position as far as I'm concerned. Like,
he's making it fun.
You're going to get some punters coming in the league eventually in the next 10 or 15 years. They got that same kind of swagger.
Yeah. I just worry about his safety because football's a contact sport.
Someone's gonna lay him out one day,
and I don't give a damn what Sean Payton says. There are bounties and people do retaliate, and he is a punter. He's not protected like quarterbacks and stuff like that.
A black one at that.
And then but he a big dude though, so you know what I'm saying. He should be all right. But people gonna try to go head hunt for him.
Yeah, and Christmas Day.
I don't know where the hell that rumor came from, but it was funny to me.
But I like he's definitely the best punter in the league.
Oh yeah, easy
for surely, hands down.
And Christmas is coming. I was just watching Monday Night Football, and they had the Christmas Day schedule for NBA. Yeah. And you had to be petty again with me when the Warriors lost.
Goddamn.
Yep, they caught up. Yeah, I know.
Baltimore is in the red zone. Flacco doing this,
and Flacco got sacked. Womp womp.
It's only second down, gentlemen.
Fourth down. Yeah.
Well, shit. It's 7 minutes left.
Hey, look. Yeah. Warriors fans should have just left me alone when I was watching the Lakers game. That's all I had to say.
But I didn't do. Why'd you send it to me? Because I'm not a Warrior fan.
We've discussed this over and over.
I am not a Warrior fan.
You know what was funny this season?
What?
The Lakers.
Warriors fan, man.
The Lakers beat the Warriors.
You sure cheered for them when they won.
The Lakers. Remember y'all beat the Warriors earlier this year, right?
I've known him for the past 5 rings of the Lakers, and I don't remember you cheering.
And the Lakers was finna go to this championship after that.
Nah, we wasn't going to no
championship, fans was talking about we could sneak them at the 8th seed.
Don't listen to them, man.
Take pictures on my social media.
Which Lakers fans was you listening to?
Man, the ones on my Instagram, my Twitter, and my Facebook. You know what I'm saying?
Either
they just was gassed up a little bit extra hype after that first win, and then we blew y'all out by like 50
without 3 of our players.
All right. Tomatoes, potatoes, potato, nigga.
Either way, that should happen to us. That shouldn't happen to y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all was just at the finals.
My whole thing is just, I'm still rooting for the Lakers because the NBA.
I thought you first it's Miami, then the Warriors.
I'm a Heat fan first and foremost, but this is how I became a Heat fan. Since we gonna put it out there.
What fan are you?
I'm nothing.
That's how we gonna put it out here.
Exactly.
Yeah. If you know anything about basketball, we all OGs, 80s babies. You know what I'm saying? Tim Hardaway played for what team in the 90s?
Nope.
The Golden State Warriors. Mm-hmm. He got traded to what team in the late 90s? The Miami Heat. I've been a Miami Heat fan ever since. And that's just how it's been. But I'm from the Bay, so I always liked the Warriors. But when they traded my favorite player, I went with him. You know what I'm saying? That's how it happens. That's how it happens. And
when you're a kid, you can't tell a kid otherwise.
Exactly. Like
it's different rules when you adult. You know what I'm saying? You know what to do and what not to. When you a kid, man, all those
rules don't apply. So I went with him. But
most people as kids, we like
at the
same
players
time, more than the team.
I don't hate the Lakers. That's what I mean. Like I'm rooting for the Lakers to be better because I feel like just like in the NFL. When the Niners, the Raiders, Steelers, and Cowboys are competitive, it's a better league. And the Packers, too, historic teams. When they're good, it's a better league.
Bring that up.
You know what I'm saying? Right now, we suck. It's not just because I'm a Niner fan. It's just not fun for the NFL right now. You know what I'm saying? But with the NBA, the Lakers,
Packer fan.
No disrespect, y'all mediocre. Y'all don't suck. Y'all getting y'all shit together. And it's just not fun when y'all not in contention, when y'all not in the hunt. I mean, it is, but it would be much better if the Warriors was a championship team beating the Lakers in the finals than... we can't talk shit to y'all. Y'all weak right now. That would be beautiful.
Y'all dream about that, huh? We win a championship, we beat the Lakers, do it.
On the way there.
Y'all dream about that.
Never. 16
then
rings
we'll have a
later.
last laugh.
16 rings later, it's still zip.
We'll do it for Bobby Syrup. I care about y'all damn Warriors. Look, man, this is why I don't like Warriors fans, man. Can't stand these cats.
But he's a Heat fan.
So that he gets off the hook. You, on the other hand,
I'm not a Warriors
I give him more leverage than I give you.
That don't make no goddamn sense.
It makes perfect sense.
Warriors, bro.
Look,
you a Bay Area sports
team fan. You've known this man for a while, right?
Oh God.
When they was playing the Cleveland Cavaliers,
he was a Cav. I've seen him be a Cav fan, a borderline Laker fan for like a season, and a Warrior fan ever since the past time. Since the Warriors been dope. Recently, he been believing since
the believe.
He been believing. He been a part of it.
I'm a Niner fan.
I watch it when he plays NBA 2K. You watch who he picks. How many teams? No.
He picks the Heat or the Warriors.
He just started picking the Warriors.
LeBron, whatever team LeBron's on a game, I go to that because it's LeBron playing a video game.
Yeah, but you won't go to LeBron in real life. Because his whole thing during the last finals was
I hated the fans.
Man,
bro.
Cleveland fans, they film themselves up. He goes, watch, that'll be fun. They're going to get swept. I said, what?
I thought they did.
See, the Warriors about to sweep them, man. They done.
Man.
I thought they were, man.
And when there was no Curry and it was all LeBron, he was on them nuts too.
If I didn't wear LeBron's in Game 5, they would have got swept.
Oh, yeah, LeBron, you can beat you. I didn't know you moved to Cleveland with him, and then back to Miami with him, and then back to Cleveland with him.
All I'm saying is, man, is you make your mind up, man.
I'm a Niner fan. Fuck
until then, you a Warriors fan.
That's the only one you're going to hold on to. You might as well say I'm a Warrior fan. Fuck, at least stay with him.
I'm not no damn Warrior fan. When I go to a Warrior game, yes, I'll probably go to a Warrior game because they're in town.
You go to a Raptors game and chill
on with Drake.
No.
No. Drake doesn't go to Raptor games. He go to Warrior games because he's a, cock.
How would you know that?
Because we see him all the day.
I wouldn't know that. I watched a couple
weeks,
I didn't see him.
Tell you how petty I am. I got tickets to Kobe's last game at Oracle last year.
Oh, yeah.
And it happened to be Clay bobblehead night. And, of course, all these Warriors fans like, I'll give you however much to take the bobblehead. I was like, nah, I got plans for this, man. Went to my seat and pulled out a purple felt pen. And on his forehead, I wrote Lakers Kid. And when people started looking at it, they're like, how could you do that? Why would you do that? And I was like, because money don't mean nothing to me when it comes to this, man. That's how far my petty levels go when it comes to the Golden State Warriors.
I just want you, how does it feel to see Kobe's protege just dropping 60 on people and shit like that?
How does it talk about Russell Westbrook?
No, Klay Thompson.
Oh, Klay Thompson.
How does it make me feel?
How does it
I saw Kobe drop 62 in 3 quarters, so I mean, I don't feel much.
I mean, but not in 29 minutes, though. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you know.
Until he didn't do it on Kobe.
Oh, man. And there goes the Ravens' hopes.
Oh, it's a wrap.
Just one throw, and then they in the end zone.
I told you, do not let white Jesus hang around.
How do I feel?
No, they still in it, though.
Props to Klay Thompson. I'm not a hater in that aspect. He did what he's supposed to do, but, you know. I've seen a cat score 81 points in the game.
I think he would have beat Kobe record if he didn't get taken out.
They took him out in the second half. He took him out.
He was averaging basically 30 points every 10-minute span.
Ooh, shit. Well,
so
I think maybe Klay Thompson should shut his mouth before he starts waking, sleeping
Monsters
bears up,
yeah.
finals, and then we can discuss
Will
that.
Chamberlain gonna come out the
Yeah.
from the dirt. Off the backboard.
Yeah.
Will Chamberlain.
He gonna drop one and then he gonna snatch Clay's girl in front of him back down with them.
Exactly.
1,002.
10,001.
Beat my record now.
wow.
But nah,
Well, the holidays are coming up and all the album of the year lists are coming and shit like that.
I'm almost done generating our bottom 35.
Yeah, you have like fucking 5,000 fucking albums.
100 albums. Hip hop or just
everything.
Man.
Yeah, I looked at you like that's all. But in my personal list right now, I said the whole year Kanye had album of the year. I said it, but now I changed my mind. Childish Gambino.
I hope you did, man.
It's Childish Gambino. In my opinion, did you listen to it?
You gotta stop.
Did you listen to Childish Gambino?
You gotta stop sucking Kanye. Yeah, I've listened to Childish Gambino shit. Like, and I'm a Ye fan too. Like, no, I asked this man, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I was.
No, I know. We went to the viewing.
I'm talking about
downtown
me.
that window.
Oh,
fucking nothing.
I used to rap.
A picture on the window.
Try to rap like Kanye on the old school when he was on Blueprint 2. Magazines called me a rock star. I tried to steal that flow. You know what I'm saying? And I thought his name was Ray Ray. When he's like, Ray, is that your car? I'm like, who is this nigga Ray? He hot. You saying he hot. So
couldn't even find him.
Couldn't find him. Like, where's Ray Ray?
Whatever.
They called. Jay-Z ain't shit. He didn't even
co-credit him on that song. But that was fucked up.
Man.
But Childish Gambino.
Childish Gambino has the best.
In my opinion, it's a tie between him and Bruno. In my opinion,
he has the album of the year. Ooh, Bruno Mars.
9 tracks of just fire.
Bruno Mars has the best album of the year to me.
It's like neck and neck for
just
me.
Pure album, and then Childish Gambino, and then
I don't know the other everybody else with Kanye 3 in my opinion, and everybody else.
I just kept trying to tell you about that Kanye record. I was like, you really gonna tell me?
Yeah,
that a record where he said,
"You're not gonna change my mind."
If I get this model and she's bleached her asshole,
yeah.
I was like, "You really gonna say that is?"
And it's not even about that line. That one line can't discredit the whole album.
That song was dope. But
Drake said Channing Tatum, my nigga.
Yeah.
All right, but
he said Channing Tatum. I was over the album.
But the whole
the album hadn't even come out yet.
No, I remember when that song dropped. This boy called me. JC called me, and he was like, "Yo, tell me that's not the song."
I was like, "Yo, stop playing. Where's the song?"
Where's the song? This is the song. No, he's like, Drake said he's gonna pay me my subscription this month, or he's gonna catch these hands. He was that pissed when that song.
Said it. This can't be it.
This can't be it. That and One Dance. You hated both them songs.
No, you know what it was? I hated that one so much that it got in the way of me listening to One Dance. So I just put One Dance in the same category, and I was like, I need hands. No, I legit thought that he worked with Ashton Kutcher, and they hacked Apple Music, and they just put like this random song, and then released it. And I was like, nah, like for real, where's the link?
Hey, that would have been funny.
Where's the real link to this song? That would have been
funnier than what really happened. Like niggas would have been like, oh, it makes sense because Jay-Z got the 2 verses. That's why he only gave that nigga 2 bars. It's a joke.
In real life, it was a joke.
Yeah.
It was like he gave him literally 2 bars. And then Drake felt so petty, he took both their verses off. And he put his. I was like, you should have just trashed the whole song. Yep. Like, bruh. Whatever, man.
But back to that Ye album that you like, and the thing is, I like Ye album. I think it's a solid album. Don't get it twisted, but it's not album of the year. I think you're giving it a little bit too much gas. I feel like,
of course.
But then the thing, that's why I said you got to get off Ye dick a little bit. But like, I fuck with. That's why this nigga's here, right there. But I feel like you like you kind of biased. You know what I'm saying? And to the whole Kanye thing, like it was a great album, bro. But I can't. If Chance made a better Kanye album than Kanye, that's what I always come back to. The Coloring Book is the best Kanye album since My Dark Twisted Fantasy, and it's not even Kanye.
Since what's it called? College Dropout.
It's not even Kanye. It's not even. It sounds like College Dropout, but it's the best Kanye album since
it's old Kanye.
Dark Twisted Fantasy, and Kanye's not even. He spits no bars on there. You know what I'm saying? So. Nah, you can't have the best album of the year, and Kanye dropped the best. Little Kanye dropped the better Kanye album than Big Kanye. No, nigga.
His Offspring. Y'all can have your opinion, but that was my opinion. It was my opinion, then I changed it, and I feel Childish Gambino.
I'm glad you did.
You motherfuckers happy now? Huh? You happy?
You did. Now, if only you would just change your stance. I'm saying you don't root for an NBA team.
I don't root. I'm not a Warrior fan.
You know what I'm saying?
I am not a Warrior fan. I don't know how many times I got to tell you. I don't got a Warrior jersey.
Yeah, he's a Cavalier fan.
I'm not even a Cavs
and
fan.
A Heat fan. And a Laker fan. And who else?
You a fan of everybody but the Lakers, it seemed like.
I'm a fan of I don't
you
care
like Tony
about
Parker?
them.
No, he hasn't Tony Parker.
He hasn't quite put it in there.
Not yet.
He hasn't
gone French yet.
Anyway, what
He's
y'all
still
playing?
unscrewing the bottle.
What y'all playing for the holidays since we got like 2 weeks away?
I knew that was coming.
We're going to jiggle all the way.
You're a girl.
Oh, what fun it is to ride.
I wasn't going to ask for New Year's.
Oh, yeah. The ball going down.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. But,
what am I doing for the holidays, man?
Like,
Christmas Eve, we got the Colts game. And then New Year's Eve, we are in Denver.
Oh, yeah, you're going to be in Denver.
You partying in Denver, then.
I'm going to sleep.
Be on Cloud 9.
I'll be asleep, man.
Shit.
Cloud 9.
What's up? What is the move for New Year's Eve, though?
I don't know. I still haven't figured that out. I tried calling you for your birthday this weekend.
Are you working? I was drunk and asleep.
Yeah, we were both fucking...
Yeah,
we were faded and sick.
Yep.
We awesome niggas. But, yeah, well, we'll figure something out. I don't know. I haven't decided
Do it big
yet.
for me, man. Just do it big for me.
Hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's all ad-lib for the damn show. So, well, yeah, I guess this would be...
Even Stone Cold was like, I'm putting on some baggy jeans. Baggy jeans, everybody.
Okay, yeah, this is episode 23 of the iLLogical Sense podcast. For JC No 100, say bye.
Catch y'all later, man. Have a good week.
And Lamar, give y'all Twitters, Facebook, all that shit. Tell people where to follow your ass.
Check me out at Marquee Williams. That's for everything. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Life.
Yeah.
At Marquee
Life.
Williams.
Yeah. Life.
Just check me
Life
out.
got its own app.
Life got its own app.
Just Google the Red Baron, man. REDDBARON, man. You can find me on any social media except for Twitter, because I don't fuck with that shit. And Snapchat, too, because I don't do videos to talk to you niggas. You want to find me. You know what the fuck I'm at. They got time to be taking pictures and videos and video pictures. And it's stupid. A bunch of technologies that don't make no fucking sense. I still get plays on Myspace. Go check me out, nigga. I just found out I reached 1,000 plays on a song that I thought was deleted. So, hey. And I can't even download my own tracks on there. So, y'all go play that shit, man. Give me some more plays. Like, it's booming. It's better than SoundCloud. MySpace look just like Facebook, too. I bet y'all, if y'all go look it up, you're going to feel surprised. MySpace still got fans. Somehow. Talking about new members. Where? It's that bitch that tried to add me on Facebook. I thought she had a fake page. Her page is real on MySpace, though.
I'm not high enough for this.
And that's what we about to do. The band about to take flight.
Anyway, that was episode 23. Well, I was going to say, that you want a soundtrack for the week?
Hell no, he ended that off perfectly.
Yeah, so.
This nigga said,
Check the MySpace, yo.
Hey, you said REDD Baron. I'm about to go to his MySpace page right now.
I bet you. My music is booming on there right now.
Anyway, that was episode 23. I'll catch y'all next week. Bye.